Mampano, Wasisa, why you be for on the bishop, Messiano, Jesus, Yamama, Wasisa, why you be for Jesus, when you damn sure right, that's right. See only you, Jesus, when you damn sure right, that's right. See only you, oh, and you damn so oh, and you damn Jesus, when you damn sure right. When you want that's the best way. Because you when you want I said, yeah, no, so now what you can say, when you mean, you when you want that's the best way. Because you when you want that's the best way. That's a last time when we that's a last time when we that's a last Osododo. I don't pay say come to me what. Then come true wododo. I don't pay say come one year. And random year we can see it. Page West ya konko. Na vini wechi yasi ya da senyina. Nesan se woso. Yes, Rabbi Moa. Eradi, you're better than your true. Hey. I don't buy your banner will come to be a yanty. Yes, segment to your trip once. But I want you to have what to say. Let's do this. To be one, come on. Hey.
Jesus, hey. Are you for your narbo?
One year to Hosanna.
I mean, now one more to say. Jesus, never know. Are you for your narbo? Come on.
weekend.
95.1
At 7 o'clock, we need to Kwame Appiah Kubi, Mr. Speaker. It's a Friday morning, the 28th day of the month of August, 2026, the year of our Lord. We are grateful unto his name for granting us the gift of life, yeah?
95.1
I don't pay tip to say my main casa. Remember you anymore, eh? Yeah, wait. Well, lift up your spirit, yeah? And I get excited when we are able to do this. But in Chevy taxi drivers, you know, what you want to say? I don't pay a day. Then someone na more call last stop. And I have Muna Madina inside the home. Ghana for the Jamu Bruta, especially with trotro drivers. Yes, my mom took us in Tiadia Munan, so more to tutu. I don't pay Minister Jamu Bruta. Radically, when you're so much happy with my drivers. I said transport first in that course room. Minister. We Oshabia, the was a mobile to me as a driver for you. Say, you catch them. The Monto car mobile, you did. Mokasa, Modiba, you know, more packing in the go at Chimota new terminal. I alone was saying, you know. Hey. We are Homachia no Koyana. Cheer Jum for man, nothing cheer the community of reading man. Joe Lumada don't pay good morning. But your money, I'm going to say. Yantin Simwe. Yo for the day. Hey.
95.1
Kwame Appiah Kubi.
Yes, sir. Yeah, can I say?
I'm not from there.
Kasa pick it. I pick it. I don't pay no stations. I couldn't in that. I had about life, I will be a frequency near Jumado pay. Junior FM.
Is that? I know where.
I want your way.
Oh, sir.
Which him to baby, I'll bet to say yes.
Oh, wow.
You're doomed, dear cutting it. I don't mind us. Jack, Nadia, what you say?
Emuya, you go fly.
What done? Why, yeah, would die, yeah, and I say, would double two.
Maybe not that, Bibiano. Me on guard.
Well, if I now did that, when Chemu and I said, would double two, and I said, would die, yeah.
It depends on the mood and Sameda.
Depending on the mood and
the mood, yeah.
Mood, so dear. And I do mood the day, and near Mammy, you know.
Sir,
and that's where the demand abroso.
And I said, come
and I said, come the door.
Okay.
What they come the Koda, and Bibian will be severe.
Many are not depending on the mood. Who's it?
And you mood the next year, quite a bit for so a bit down.
Because my Yanasana, many issues. And you know, and I'm a dance, I'm a dine away, say Bibian, I meet me also joining them.
Quick, pa,
intimate madame, and it's a pro.
I see.
Anna, you have to know Jana Nsempa. You know, many Bibiania.
No, do any actually.
What the upper maybe so them has his make you first.
Sir,
maybe baby, I will be no exit strategy woman super.
Say, Uncle Abim Spider-Man, Semna. 95.1 Spider-Man, Semna, and
dear.
Na, and come over,
sir.
I am man up to young crapper.
Your community for an answer.
Your community for that of pay. Godfather of pay. Good morning. Nana Seven Tunkakra.
Godfather.
Godfather.
Come on, to Godfather. It's about 10, 30, 11. I'm afraid I'm going to also texting about 10, 30, 11.
Old boy on now.
On that, Jose. Old boy on that. Me who be crowded.
I had a person as a Godfather, and I have yet there is a breno. And now no be hard to be frame but I do 2 a.m.
2 a.m.
And I'm a picky here. Me picky here. See, hey, and yes, I'm doing my paying out with me at the minute. I'm paying the crowd. Me declare the jail. Because yeah, that's
now, and you are so to me meeting.
I know I'm a meeting.
A man, I say,
I be reading men. Reading men, the end event. Went me uncle. I am money concerning more than more.
Yeah, me, I can reading men means me.
I reading men, the other book long on the door super Antino. Say, it be rough ya the Musana. I am here for concerning
issues are caused during the week.
Mommy, I can kind so. Do baby so na adwen na break akra say relax akra then no man di nkomo pa
sa
hwe I man no
nkomo de
Na woman see you be a friend open market operations.
Omo.
Aye.
Okay.
Na omo no sa na wo baby a nye Bank of Ghana nko ana wo.
Sa.
Aye.
Yeah, san ye omo baby.
Open market operations.
Sa.
Girls they say cost of parliament brutal.
Sa.
Aye. Parliament. Hwehwem na ko
Aye omo.
Parliament.
Sa.
Aye, wo mo so call parliament na drum ra she medwam a hwehwem na ko UD nko a.
I just a selection
so open market operations. And no one more yet. Now I know what they now am I ye now woman see you speaker there as a bad jester on you cry. And I'm so jester I am in your day. I say, man, cock on said, and I say, yeah, name family honey idea. And I'm so.
And son, I don't know birthday, and my
birthday, na me who you, eh? Na no President Kufuor come my beautiful Rebecca na koye
na mo cheche papa penny 82 years.
And so say na de munyina
mo ye bi wa chire. Say ade an enkan wa ho.
Enkrofo so ye wa chire ni ade a wo mo baby girls nso tifi o.
O en dey say na.
Baby girls wo fie ni ade a.
En dey no kwen.
And enkrofo do the corridors of parliament yasa koye bibi.
And so mo obi nso wo parliament.
Na man the list bebre kura de aba. Ai.
Say wo hwe mo obetimi pairing.
Wo ye pairing. Yes obetimi ayo pairing ma ye dada. Ai.
Correlation.
Ai na obi nko obi de ho. Uko bi de ho abenya amane ba.
No, you cool the whole street.
Especially we first timer MP. Now you wadwe say we need leadership ne be kon obi bi ho a.
And what's the thing so as pairing for nyina so me leaders o.
Leadership. So
ba ku no whip.
Wo mu nyina na bibia na wo mo.
Oh.
Ai.
Ba ku no whip.
Why whip? Ana
we leader na kasa.
Na leader ba kono. Leader Bakono. 1.7 leader Bakono.
Opposite side no. 1.7 FM4 no.
And the na no defa. Ni komo obudi ni dia no defa.
Sa. Onu su jinem kakra.
Jinem kakra ho ni ade.
On your dobe kokko to jama.
Oze. So bi am obi adi o.
Dobe kokko.
95.1.
Obi am obi adi. Ati girls na di nkomo jowuluma na keka kabia na mso munyai sa amso speaker jai na nya yare ganko ana ne dia ba
sa
kra de waye no official na
so
bibiri na
unofficial ni
eti sa na wo mo ye yempe gender parity gender balance ni ade no sa na ye wo free
Aye. Ke balance ni nyina no.
Aye. Na man keka kakra no mo ka kosi se na national service where unim de ekoso de.
Sir.
Aye.
NSS.
Aye. Na wo wie no mo tire mu akra se o. Baby kra ho a your friend 4th floor. Unim 4th floor.
Job 600 on na.
Min ka job 600 asem. Me say man say baby
ho a friend 4th floor.
Na we do 4th floor ho. Anaju party say ekoso.
Sir.
Onya we. Oh. Jolumani kura feelers o. Na
yenye yo ya we de.
O say
yenye ya we.
Ya wa betina ha mpa chonko pasem man.
Sir. Onya we.
A man keka no speaker. I am pay ni be ne fiada. E bo be 9:30 a 4th floor party. They invite to another so your top. Aye.
Okay.
They invite to the another say on the game. On the game nim crash. If you had the dream be na if you crash by and be come crash. I adore near ye near dear wo. But omo ye guy no. I wo mo city dem no.
On be ko 4th floor.
Oh, 4th floor they are not deep. Man's of course. And the girls let you come up. Now, Omo ye no muzo. The chairman na adi you have introduced the in-law, but the main person in the answer will refuses to be introduced. Not then a chairman, so yes, sir.
Sir chairman introduce in-law.
Who sign main person who could introduce in-law answer.
There we.
Yeah, sir.
Nanka also introduce main person. No?
Behind every successful man,
there's a woman.
An ideal woman.
Okay. So imagine
Sunyane Kadibi.
Imagine say behind every successful man, or there's a woman. Imagine say a woman.
Every woman that have a chin, they are not doing.
Imagine say a woman.
We know
say Jolly for man in our sir. On so woman, Tanner.
Why a tough brutal. Yeah, I'm top pressure my overbems here. As opening term near dear. Seven no menu, I don't know. Aye. See, I do, but Sunyane Kadibi. I know Nsempa. Tell by yes, you be grooming or you be grooming kakra. Or the sorry na kasa kakra. Confidence ni beba kakra. We your mistakes to cry Ghana for be trecho kakra in few or more the focus.
Okay.
No say parliament no nya wura ho no anya obi obe grooming wa.
Obe groom wa.
Obe kofi
enti grooming no mo no.
Yeah, selection. Don't foi.
Onzo jina na so pa o.
O say
ojina na so pa. Unza onu ndie powder normal powder no de bo.
Sir.
Say there be dey na yaza o.
That's it. You can't hear why now. 20 minutes past 7. Watch what join the idea. Yeah, that's it. You're some person. Na and I know you didn't come up with her. Bibia bana. Sir.
Say enra nkofo bi kopia wheelchair na de.
Wheelchair. Say dia ye die. O ye den a obepia o. Say unya lusu touch with the people la.
Obepia wheelchair.
We dey train ye bo ye pia wheelchair. Yeah, dey say. E dey asem kura ni baby atumi di nipa bedru.
Wheelchair.
Wheelchair.
Yeah, asem.
Na we nso ni afa the person there yo. Kadi izu ya.
Some boys think can say this week na ni I filing.
Filing.
So filing ni bi wo no mo ya dey asan.
But so far no why dey na excited most. Filing for no.
Aye. Okay, me two categories.
And you one
ni dey no. Unze penny ba ku bi ko file 2 days ago.
Okay.
Ono ni dey no na say mpanyifo na na-edi anim me too many here na me hu mpanyifo bi ti say Matthew Nyindam Henry Cote former ministers na de na na-edi anim
ana woko no woko da nim kakra na so apelu wachire na so
sakaka
na so agi free hefa opanyin
champion Torino
champion Torino or a tough brutal Torino ya tough brutal na wokwa na say One boys ne kwa na so apegi kakra wachire no aba no asheki kakra na boys na so chairman
Chese meaning says woni masasa
Torino ano dempa ai na akwaba akone de boys ne so omuntu ntia no
dia we here
ayeni
kokumi
ai
kokumi
boys ne se ne kasa nya kra
kokumi dia
na de oye no nya
se kokumi ebe announce ne bid wa ya na refi
na emi yesa wo yesa
chese
enura na jona making kan bia na boys say eh na sa won so senechi
sa
ai yeso wakọ baabi akodi nkomo ana wo di nkomo na wo kire mu se o eyi movement for change ne kura na okodi akire no eyi NPP fo na suma ne so nkodi akire no nkofa information mra ne ade
kokumi wa na suma
kokumi o kasa dodo to bo
na suma o kokumi
ha na sa adwuma kura ye de o ye no no a wo de beto abonten sa na de o ye desperate sa
na kumi ede na kumi ye ne sa no
ha you to yin so the youth of community reading men yeshia yeni mobia ne modern mo aya munya abotre ha enti asa ma campaign ya to so
ya say reading men on ka ho
o say
on the reading men
mabunu ne de no on qualify kra
the youth chapter on ka
I see
but let me say me pay yi kwampoku nso ne filing no
kwampoku filing no
but na say enkofo no buy na NPP for any issues omo didi na nim na
ship dealer ni ade no
any BKB no na boys ni omo issues kaka say boys nzi omo kan no mo ye adwumati a tie na do aban no
oh sir I see
but enwa nso wheelchair pia call so. And in fact, on also to me mobilize pa.
That domina no
mobilize pa.
Adi we be pa. Na me yenko din komomra.
Sa. Yenko
hamra na yenye adwuma mra. Ye ba na afi. Ye be access obia ne filing. Minu akuapim ni no nso de na odin kakra. Ono so aso the news teas bi abem na before be filing no joke share panyin we ni panyin we kokasa and I think say it is also one of the best especially when okushi o panyin dada nanado right and then kokasa ye and afin so okọ ye ni samia okukodi nkomo nyina nye bad sa abanga nso de o still obi a be didi peche na 3rd October ni dru
Ogusu the slogan ni here juma pa.
Yeah, be on the smoothness level. About delegate. But you begin come on now. The director for communication for a year, Urua Torino, Chairman Boachie Jakon, is in the studio. George Kwame Asante Atinase. He doubles as deputy director of communication for the New Patriotic Party. Now, what by us agent is a Modims you do Friday. I say, Ope won semeti you Ghana Hanen Cran. How you do Friday yet here? George Machi,
Mr. Speaker.
Now, any moment to say.
Oh, Yamiadaro, my speaker. The accident on the memory the Ampon Yankopon Basayado. Speaker, Namia Ibi. Namia Ibi.
Okay.
So they may know Aja Unia Uba na say Minta na minim sa hana juma ne do so se na Kwame so ahye bibi na mumie nu na nkasa no so akofo so me investigate mo because jana no ode jana mototo no Ghana no pa na no ode
sir
like speaker we adwuma.
Thank you.
For me, I always believe in you. And baby, I will be we follow.
Thank you.
We are the voice of the morning show.
Thank you.
And meaning say, there's more room for improvement. Oh no, nyame better wash him no I can see it.
Amen.
Amen. You are a person with good heart, and unimodie. Anytime I would do umubiano or support it.
Yeah.
That was for the support. Maybe you try to project Krobia positively. The Jumano and I won't tell me because it is not easy to be a campaign communication director for somebody like Torino.
This
is the manner.
And me ma won't come one secret. Me dem say Juma wo ye ebeso aba papa. Na nye die di kan so a wo direct obi communication for the campaign. In fact, dodo na enim kra no nim say wona kodua campaign na wo year 4 years ago ne communication nyina na manage ye the strategy a wo the year campaign nyina dodo na na side this time round you are doing boachi ejako and I know the result probably every few more but then I was three that the why you paying American was a more
speaker you are a prophet.
And so far so good campaign it is saying
yo me that speaker befa fi the kesi so na magina onimonyamfo boache ajako and the next national chairman of MPP na magina the entire campaign team onimonyamfo mia minua panyin ofre me ni nua prekope Yura Henry Kote woni nya adwuma da you will see him different but so woni Henry Kote eye adwuma na abon say nyame ehira no the man is so endowed.
Henry Kote ye then on the campaign
manager.
He's a campaign manager
and now the Munyamfo Joe Wise yeah campaign advisor na advisors no Joe Wise na edano me nua kodwo ponkroma eka ho the knitiw eka ho
and what dey pa
aje mensa kosa eka ho alasa tampule eka ho matinindam eka ho empanimfo atwotwo huru akese because bebubo din na the list is tall ewa na speaker yedi aseda be ma Ghana yedi aseda be ma Twedi Ampo yedi aseda be ma MPP empanyin ni mofra e ma ne mema you see MPP party no e wo sunsun speaker and I say this me kasa nkomo ya na my humble kakra party no e wo sunsun bia abribia no sunsun no woni pa e kodi ne ho speaker eniema MPP for ye de support to boachi aja akono enye normal enye ordinary o na meda MPP for nyina ase a free polling station executives electoral area executives constituency executives, regional executives, national executives, our diaspora branches executives, and the entire MPP members. And when we share our share Wachia Jako. Speaker, Wachia Jako, the invitation for him to become the national chairman will be free. Said the engineer no for Wachia Jako. Then it trim upon us and cover from Francano. Nanko knows about some Ghana. Sabi, if you say our aspirations, and we share papa no na braba wabo in public life, and in private life. Speaker, for a black man, a typical black man from Asante Jamase, any Krobo Odumase, to rise up to the position of a vice president for the Bank of New York with over 50 branches under it, no speaker a grace. I don't go dancing. Papa you pay say obetu franca 276 constituency chairpersons across the country. And then remember na atalika kraba mo for chief of franchise.
Hey, okay.
Kushia Kumasi Longford Chamodin Hotel. That was the time when Obia one person by president and one more pray Franca Tubreno or Bontua. 293 policy okushia party chairpersons. Naja or the Nasema Kotomani. Speaker, Udru on a chairman for Nina, I say a combination so national chairman, national chairman, national chairman. Krofodia na Moyemi. Then officially they presented an invitation to him. So almost sereno. For the flag bearer there, Yeru Mahmoud Baumia and Omuwoni Mujidi. Because ono ena yadena babako eti yatone dada papa ye pa wo choba ye party no adru sese no we will need your expertise, we will need your experience, we will need your resources to come and lead the party as a national chairman and abusu apanyini speaker ye be say pim was as if mo e dey obenya shock kakra and penifo say sumia ma adwendwene enti prempre no osombo so bakwa koda adwene ho ansiwa 88 minority MPs aya no mta kodwendwene ho e Rock City and some go sia papa ye kwa koshia no akwa kana sema chiro mo duru a ete ni na cha mayo speaker e also na MPC in the afternoon na the tintini ni tia wanyina that invitation na party for the tuning. You know, sometimes who pese udi edomanimu, it is not just what we pay. If you are a good team player, if you believe so well, now sometimes you will listen to the voices of the family people.
Exactly.
And you know, Papa be reflecting here, or boy radin paye, or then the bushia at the four, I drink no. Then the decision was that men call flag bearer ni bi. Party for na me person me best someone. Na ni almost say omuhia me say me nyeni am de me ba for yamo.
And the party no na directed the portfolio.
That was
a best say omususu say obesom wo
looking at the man Boakye Agyako and he said omunim no omu say he is the right candidate for the position of the national chairman. And I'll give you the reason why their decision was right. When Papa Agyako in 1996 or what the Bank of New York, he is the only person at that time, speaker, the record is there. Now, every regional organizer, he's still raging. That time, regional organizer only a friend of Osnoba. Now, Omobia $100 a month, 1996 to 2000. And the receipt are the enemy or the chair. And organizers in that time, there are 10 regions. Party head office, workers are now no chomka. Now on so that you be as to me be out. That is a true party person. And let me also put on record, Boakye Agyako is a founding member of the MPP. And Penina Edason Daye, Kofa by Forno, at the party Nibano, he's a founding member. The signature account on the Electoral Commission. North California, the diaspora branches, or Kamubi, he was the first chairman. It's diaspora for Nini Huagro. Diaspora for a man over 95% endorsement.
I see.
And it will reflect on 3rd October. What did you do in China? 2008. And how did Uncle Kufuado? A son that yes, or person of Frobania Kessie and Obey Ghana Mine Penny. MPP, what it's doing a neat team for my about bill speaker. So selecting somebody to lead the campaign was a major difficulty for Adanko Akufo-Addo. Because when you are given the opportunity to select from the multitude, it's easy.
Yeah.
Choice becomes a difficult thing to make. But Akufo-Addo settled on Agyako. And speaker, right after Legon 2007, you acquire primaries. That time you use small electoral college. Every Ayibiano, electoral college biano, chairman for no bakope. Na chairman na selected the for or no pay. No the account. You really go on about Agyako said no. We cannot continue to run the party this way. Let's expand the electoral college. Now your polling station executives. 5 years it is the brainchild of Boakye Agyako. Akufo-Addo say Agyako, take it over and make it work. He toured the country, every village, every town, every constituency. Agyako went there. Nyamiada Roma, and yes, 2012 elections, we did not win, but every MPP member was satisfied with the outcome of the elections. Because for us, but the court ruled otherwise. Of course, we were not happy, but MPP, we believe in the rule of law. So yes, we criticize the verdict of the court, but and that elections alone introduced Omani to a number of electoral reforms. And by courtesy of Boakye Agyako as the campaign manager for Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. And from 2008 to 2012, let the people not forget, Bawumia, Dr. Bawumia, His Excellency, was the running mate, and he worked closely with Boakye Agyako as the campaign manager. So their relationship, it dated back. So tough time. There's nobody in MPP only Bawumia more than Agyako. And I'm giving the facts here. Right from 2008, 2012 as campaign manager, Yakwa elections 2016. Boakye Agyako was the policy advisor, Bawumia was the manifesto committee chairman. So the people listening to us will judge. Boachie Jakon, policy advisor, His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, campaign manifesto chairman, and they work closely together. All the number of good policies here, the Babontina, Ghana for 82 for the first time in the history of Ghana. I am NDC for Kwame, they are overestimating their strength. Mahama, 2024, he won with a little over 6.4 million. It is only Akufo-Addo, His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and at the 6.7 million votes, I win the presidency of Ghana. You been see that
in 2016?
Yes.
Well, that's mostly a 1 million vote.
No, they can't. The total votes won.
Okay.
6.7 million. You can cross check. The votes difference between MPP and DC. Now you're saying over 1 million. You get it? Yeah, we need 169 seats
in 2016.
And then Obinam was 169 and in San Juan. Meanwhile, that time it was not you. Kwame Japan was the general secretary that time. But you see, party working, speaker. Edi amene woka say. Opale Ansan is the National Elections Committee chairman. And our party headquarters are also party no. He's not the general secretary of the party. He's not the national chairman of the party. But look at the work he's doing. Amwakwata is the chairman of disciplinary committee. He's always working for the party every day. Yate reconciliation committee. Omo Trump to sufiti anopakosi anyumre. Meno can say Dr. Bawumia put a team together. Omo to adwene Ghana for adwene put a manifesto and I say ideas together.
Framework together.
These are people you don't see, but behind the scenes they do most of the work. We are general secretary, we are national chairman. No issue. So the people think you are doing the work, but there are real people are doing the work in the engine room. What did I make actually?
Mitiopa.
It's a Jakon and Dr. Bawumia. MIA winning 169 seats. And Nipana will claim 169 seats. No. Nensanu Ajuma Nankasano from 2016 to 2020 at year free 169 seats at the year by 137 seats. And then they are on a record. The 169 is never that person's record. And let's put on record.
But that then I won't credit any kakra because even in 2016, the person in question, Ura John Boadu, played a dual role, right? As at the time he was the national organizer, and then at the time Yepam Paula Foko and Kwame Japan or double as acting general secretary. Kafra, but your mama is your mommy. And I mean, having this, you might want to acknowledge on also the contribution.
So that is fantastic. That is why I said that credit in any individual be there. But if we want to give it to an individual there, then the same individual also superintended over reduction from 169 to 137, and he must admit that too. Glory that is hypocrisy, that is double standard, and that is my worry. So if the person will be bold enough to say that yes, me na me buama yenya 169 but me am so na me say di mu ntwamo ema so teba 137, then we can accept that. I hope you understand my communication here. Have what I say?
Meet you.
So you can pick and choose. Near papa ni yawodia, near a bonene de enyawa. That is double standard. We are saying we are working contradiction. No. But that is not even my focus. My focus is maybe I will say here.
Maybe a party did not say here.
Obi Biala, and I want to say this. This is an emphatic statement I want to make this morning. Obi Biala, or ye true and true MPP. Speaker, read my lips. Obi Biala, or ye true and true MPP. Obi Biala, onim MPP party ni ye inside out. Said the meme crop yameti. Masum party ni from polling station as organizer, constituency, as communications officer. Ma go through the party, kakra sadia be do the assembly my 8 years, but the presiding member. I know the party inside out. Speak out here. Obia or your party ni mapa. Enim na onim the reason why party ye lose elections 2024. Ebiano cannot afford not to support Boakye Agyarko.
Why did the party lose election 2024? What's now party in the headquarters for the past 4 years, Imuna Owe, right? As deputy director in charge of communication. At the end of the year, right, in 2016, in 2020, in 2024, Montemi and getting a writer. Even with the 137 seater, Namuono, and the Mabedru 80 something year, Mukrasi say.
Thank you.
And how do you intend say Boakye Agyarko be national chairman? Obetimi improve such fortunes for the party?
Speaker, you see, one say I am trying so much, say me apportion blames. But some of these questions, I say identification of the problem is a solution in itself.
Mm-hmm.
Build up into elections. And I said, build up after elections, 2016, now you 2020.
Yeah.
We all saw what happened in this country. Indiscriminatory disqualifications of parliamentary candidates. Unnecessarily unopposed. It created a lot of factions, disunity.
In the party.
And in a breeding indiscipline. Until there were a number of court cases. A lot of people were dissatisfied. Look at how at those times they are organizing party internal elections. Batsa.
Anajo nyina near 12.
Anajo. Yetimi set times about 2 p.m. Ubewani akotono ahumachebe 4 a.m. All of those things, who so pretended over that. But the party people know. And the very people that were part of the problem, those people that created the problem cannot solve it. The reason why people are calling on Boakye Agyarko and say, first of all, every MPP person be an anopa team of fidikesi yesu nim say party ni problem ka siem yinu etu. Disunity in discipline.
In discipline, one people must say,
na enya in discipline, then the police station need to make case the party akọ court. Just be honest. Party matters, constitution so resolve party internal matters. What you say? And then lack of leadership, direction. General secretaries Kodia or Yana Famudie, but party no pe. National chairman party no. The national chairman is the custodian of the party. I get in it. So in a situation where there's lack of such leadership at that highest top level, no, a problem. Mr. Speaker, MPP in the past, Yenya national chairman be to say, Haruna Seku,
Makmenu,
Peter Alajete, BJ Darocha, Peter Makmanu, me papa Jeko Tanka Obecha be lamp of blessed memory. Somebody for we in Abe some part of national chairman. Opa fa a nipa would when no pre national chairman is you. Wana sa image no wana representing those personalities no. Wana Ocean anymore. You can mirror BJ Darocha. You can have a feel of Peter Alajete in him. Once a generation be our prefer do
yeah.
Boakye Agyarko, you may like him or not. Say MPP should but thankfully enough, party for no do him say this is the moment for Agyarko. Speaker, I mentioned two things: lack of unity and indiscipline. Opa biola itum, and they MPP more they are against Boakye Agyarko no. Every MPP person be admitted said he knows how to do the job. But the only
are people really against Boakye Agyarko candidature? If say Nkrofo are against Boakye Agyarko candidature, and then more that reason so yes.
Say Bible Christ say do you say nipa nyina do wa. But I say many pa do na yeden e do wo. Enti enye say and about the election the same sasabonsam kura wona dofo. Sasabonsam Opa yefa Yesu Kristo nyina na yefa sasabonsam nyina se betom so aba. Ubon say to surprise you to know say ufia akro obi akọ sasabonsam achi. Eti we dey ya we nipa die. Any obi an na obekọ adwene. And the politics is a game of interest. A lot of people they are not looking at the quality leadership. They are looking at their personal interest. Speak out here. But even those people now they are not for Agyarko no. They admit say adwumane dey Agyarko is the right person for the job. One betime adwuma no. Nanso oye too strict. Agyarko is difficult to do. Agyarko is too overconfidence. Agyarko is more thing. Ajaku ye no nonsense man. Papa no too disciplined dodo. Na Mr. Speaker. Mami musa question we you. Atiefu eti anope wo fi dikesi so. Since when? Enna personality traits like obi oye discipline. Obi oye strict and firm. Obi oye no nonsense. Ebeye a bad or negative personality trait for choosing who becomes a leader.
I don't think, sir, there is anything of a sort. But what is the confidence level the new patriotic party ni bana otie ya no peina ono onye polling station coordinator, polling station executive, onye electoral area coordinator, onye constituency executive, but or a sympathizer of the party and strongly believe say probably going into 2028 as I said party a secure victory. Does Boakye Agyapong represent that kind of hope and confidence with the leadership of Boakye Agyapong, that ultimate vision and objective ebetimi akame by 2028, looking at baby amujina sese any adwuma ewo monimo esesemo ye.
Speaker, the Bema said the panenya hotoso ne say you identify the problem.
Okay.
And I can assure you, say MPP form with see me the whole Ghana anopai. And you say problem na makano. That is the problem say edoso. But the major problems all party no mun prim unity and a discipline. And as our friends say disunity and indiscipline.
Okay.
Mr. Speaker, anytime the MPP is united, the MPP wins political power. In 2000, when we were united, we won power. 2008, Edipa 17, Obiape president Teddy, factions mebre, we lost power. 2016, when we came together, we won power. 2024, what happened? Disunity, factions, and now breakaways in Yinaba, we lost power. So unity is a commodity that is non-negotiable for MPP.
Going into 2028.
And yet non-negotiable. So staying with unity, let's examine all the aspirants. I have great deal of respect for all of them. They are all true and true party people. Onimunyam for Foko was some party no. Onimunyam for JB was some party no. Onimunyam for Agyapong was some party no. Same crap, same. I don't know whether Ofile are now on file.
Same crab will contest in him.
Yeah, I'll pick it from, but I don't know Ofile are now on file. Speaker, Omunyina a party, ma Omunyina this year. But there is a certain Ajakubia or Bromoso. He's on a league of his own. And let me give you the reason. You see, we share all the various aspirants now. Unity na party here. Na yedi akodin kunim no. Why the bet me this unity number? Take it or leave it. Yeah, the last presidential election and flag bearer election say yeah. Penny bit say Dr. Oseya Wadichum. Yenya opanyini bit say engineer Kwame Appiah Kubi. Yenya opanyini bit say Honorable Kennedy Akompreku Agyapong. Yenya opanyini bit say Honorable Dr. Brian Champon. And yenya papa ya de nyina His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. Speaker, Sampanyini we nyina, who amongst these aspirants and na obetimi afa phone afre Honorable Kennedy Agyapong and the supporters. Na waka chrom say ajobleo. Mon hweme na miminti mesremo etu nkotwere ba bia twere obetimi afa phone na waka kire ni nua kuma eye Brian Champon say adwobreo hweme na etu nkotwere de twere empo allied supporters bi o ma twe o mo ho obetimi ni o makasa na o maba. Politics is a game of numbers. Obetimi ni Dr. Mahmoud
Boakye Agyapong ewo that capacity say obetimi atwe ala ne supporters about back into the party. And I no it's not on the table. And
come here the and come say ye different na ho kwan and come na ye odabro so dodo. The make sure they say Alachramantini classmate in Boakye Agyapong. They grew up together. Kennedy Agyapong on the Boakye Agyapong ne bra panyin no friend the boss like prakope. And come dey be brakoso behind the scenes. E property but enkrofo nim. When was the last time I was a Kennedy Abia and Nsempa Kasa?
95.1 FM.
It's been a while after election.
You don't know what is happening. Brian Champon. The level of respect he has for Boakye Agyarko, you can't believe it. His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, on the Boakye Agyarko Dimra, from DTC, the Gomba Traditional Council. Speakers, I know Ube Dimra, no. Now, I want you to farm. More special, and you know, so many economist. You know Boakye Agyarko in the background, or economist, like serious one. And you know, they have a special relationship. Engineer Comrade Japan and Boakye Agyarko, the level of respect between them. So, truth be told, Agyarko is the only man and party baby unity in Kwandia. And it's all because, and yes, by accident too, he has earned it. Because the presidential elections are course, no, one medal in whom, or who knows how your penny or your party penny. Or what foot will be called the Bemobia, a demon common on any D. Benghazi. Ben, baby, I will be on a private chow. I buy a mini apple, Sebi.
Benghazi in common.
Now, you have a cassette. A Bushabia, we here, and thought that we have been type in the boom. Because when you be a moi, Ben, a mini, and yet a name as Sebi. I can't see a year call no baby, I'm no baby. Okay, JFK, dear.
Yeah.
Now, they say we know JB. And then I Ben also support JB.
Or support JB.
JFK, dear. Ben say una no di we do nyame me nua ben o titi JFK, but we were able to handle him as enua ye wie ya JFK ade am pe won ho ne say JFK din kunim no Ben a support adwuma bia na ye he's a member of the communications team, but the third one ati afa so kakra
I see
o ye me nua asem bia ni ho mesre me nua Ben say aya wonya abotre ensem bi wo ha obeka ufiri say wo de ahote ene ahode ene eka. But we are changing some baby Brahma. You need to be guided. As a political communicator, you always need to be guided. You always have to be guided. Because umeki allegations be a winning who dance dia. No cross them woman say campaign no. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or support to Agyarko because when you say Agyarko ne betimi amani to me. Brana Champon a support to Agyarko, Kennedy Japan a support to Agyarko, they all support Agyarko because they know the party inside out and they know who the right man to lead the party is. Mr. Speaker, Abana Yakwako Tono, Ayabushi Panini Yako you. Utimi.
Yeah.
Etino, we a delegate. The simple question you ask yourself when they say, and Panini and Fanny say, one opportunity to elect Abusia Panini or Abusia one. They are parody some Panini now. Why pan a canocre? Wakumamu, Wajinimu, Kanya Meso no cre. Why pan a officer will be yin so your Abusia Panina Esafata. Where young Quaginas and your bois. Boakye Agyarko or the Mufua. It's about the unity side now. He's the only person I when he say Prino or Betimia Canfanuni in a day album. And we can the campaign message now. Or center a lot, like the focus of the message is about uniting the party. It's where you fly yesterday, uniting the party for victory 2028.
Not me baby South say what bo incommodate munina and what bo two major important things. So the lack of discipline a war NPP must say Kafra, it's from Fanche, and I think so the disunity a war party ni must say. My question that may be said is for the purposes of instilling discipline in the party and ensuring say factions or party no nyina ebeba together no say we niema we eto nchen what does Boakye Agyarko as part of the Nisu Adehono no seek to do for the new patriotic party in the next 4 years mo pese party fo nya gidie woni mu no say any party for koto aba on 3rd October na Agyarko be national chairman a die na NPP ni no any party sympathizer no enhwe ni mu say under the leadership as a chairman of the party obetimi aye ediama party ni the party members.
So speaker, I am the say I can discipline no. I don't need to elaborate on it. Gobian said that is what it truly stands for. Now, Boakye Agyarko vision for MPP I found it in one word: victory. Victory for the MPP and for Dr. Bawumia. Victory. So how do we achieve the victory? That's the next question.
Yes.
Because the vision is victory. But how do you achieve the vision? First of all, Boakye Agyarko and come out with about 5 pillars. 5 pillars. Me find say pillars near come unity, discipline.
Yeah.
The next second thing is welfare.
Okay.
The welfare of the party officers and the party members by extension. Mr. Speaker.
Yeah.
Politics are investment. People are investing their time. People are investing their intellect. People are investing their resources. And you know what is in it for the person. And they Obiaba ye MPP Ajuma for so many years, but the person has nothing to show. And the party na woman ufri mukrana, you are not recognized again. Wacha jako enye se obe preposition you upabusa every constituency chairman you know. Wacha jako started designing a welfare initiative or policy for the party. Omushia okufolidia 2 times, omushia 2 times on it. Way back Opa me say for every chairman you know, I challenge you. He was helping the party leadership through their chairpersons to have a welfare scheme. And then obi a constituency chairman. A year be a baby constituency obi an one MP ne bonswan. Ayakao. Chairman for any executives in the omotin komo aye di ase. MP say tie me anopai. Omotin komo aye di ase. So as part of the scheme, no, how we can mobilize resources, raise the needed funds internally and through levies, donations, yebenya dedicated funds to undertake some of these activities, social events. So the beya emfa burden, emma MPs no, any party leadership at the constituency level. Another welfare party ni oka, another party ni oba sama. What is there for the person? Scheme ben in the scheme of work. Bibi tuna package ben homano.
Okay.
Nibusu ni bi ni dofu bi free moi. What is the arrangement? All of this needs to be documented. They are all welfare issues. When the party is in government, how do we allocate slots, appointments? Lucky for us, in flag bearer, I committing home. I'm a party for. Sir, national level appointment. Every constituency Obama 10 appointment. National chairman, wajume woman in the day. Wajume woman in the senya, me adumna obuana 2 minibar. Ono president transe, ukwajiba. Na one abusu ya fono, mana betinase. Na ma papa emu, or whatever you say, papa emu se bruso. Na ubia nyane die. Ne die ni jeni sundiaba. So that is the welfare component. The other component of it. And then a party like MPP, almost every constituency, with the exception of few constituencies, party office krombe yejuma ebinio.
Mobile power for 8 years. So.
And I make no. Yes, party office krabinio. And common engineer can continue. Sa 5,000 credit constituencies every month, the speaker. A higher crown. If I should tell you, Omo designing that package, Adabashi on Abu Alasa Tampuli. And then you come over catch now. And then Crophobi not taking glory no. But Jacono, or ya Juma Sabi, or one on Samrane, and I see a Jumana Yano. Oh, ya penina, and young communion out to dinner bontre. But the social Nabu Alasa Tampulia, Ayabusano, says our package nani and Yadiko party, and the Coma constituency. And the Pana Wakase, a yet in San Jumano. I then of free honor, and ya wabamuno, not still Sicanico. But your opposition is coming to be.
That some ball position Obia Niskana Obia body dear home.
Any pana or say on na breso or initiative for 5,000 now, the support to constituencies. No, Busan say, a on initiative, I had then free one after at the end cost. But you free a Bamuba opposition at Twitter. You see, Speaker, it's retooling of the party offices to make functional officers more effective. Making them effective in building their capacity, empowering them. Wachaja communications and research on Feniagro. He's a research person. So how we would empower our research officers at all levels. Any communicators, reorient them. Regular training of the communicators. Support for them. Hands-on capacity. Now retooling constituency officers, regional officers to the national level. ada ye ko voter region me ko voter regional office na mani anchi. And I wish that all other regions, no, they can emulate that good example
from the voter
and the voter regional leadership now.
Now, in Commodity, na ye DC, na more wrap it up. The last but one question, no, says so far, you were 276 constituencies.
The last one is so about 5, and I'm 4. The last one I make here. How what you intends say you be increasing your vote our presidential no. We also need to increase our numbers our parliament.
Okay.
And you know when that come so our presidential votes they be appreciated. They be over 2 million no man to abano. How do we get them to vote in 2028? And how do we increase our numbers in parliament? Because Dr. Mahmoud we are president now Obabidino. Say we need presidency, no we need number of seats, more seats in parliament. And to making sure in order to make sure say we need to find a way to protect the ballot at the polling station.
And
how do we protect the ballot? Our internal security must enhance. And here one thing he has even decided his own discussion about to make rather me play me when make be. This are a nearma Boacheja Koya. He a strategy.
Over for major vigilante groups.
And vigilante one of the tres obo Oma Hubai. David Asante ete let my vote count. Nay alliance, nay vigilante. Nay vigilante. But that alliance, no, it making sure say every vote cast at the polling station is counted. Every ballot is counted. These are strategic matters, and in strategy we don't discuss it in the open. So Boacheja he doesn't discuss strategy outside. If you was your party for Krana and just strategy in an worker, it's me make catch or say Boacheja ni so dey kesian ne say you be we need the presidential elections no near winning the vast majority of MPs. Every constituency biano dynamics need different. The last elections 2024 and then the regional chairman of UTI Dr. Irenchi, you know I was the elections committee chairman of UTI, regional elections committee chairman.
Okay.
Papa Winnie Yeno or your medical doctor or St. Joseph Kufuria. Now you're a parliamentary candidate Emma Biakoye constituency in UTI. Boacheja Jakon Echo D 5 days our constituency. Every village, every town, every community, he was there campaigning for the man. There are a lot of things Boacheja could dasa. He doesn't talk about it. This is a grassroots man by us standard. Yanamno, a dear party for ne fair mumunimno. Almost as a campaign manager. About constituency no by Juma. Uncle that hotel. Yeah, Jumani, we are be a party executives more than one order. Say a patadai mukra one order. I get in the man.
Me too.
So this is the manner. Every constituency beyond the Boacheja Kubi Bruno. Obetimi abonipa be 5 with minimum.
Okay. Now, before I be wrap this come way up, and paying for say charity begins at home, right?
Yeah.
Now, on August 6, 2018, President Akufo-Addo fire Ura Boacheja Kubi. Ona wo kasama Ura Boacheja Kubi. Why was he fired?
I speak for Boacheja Kubi as communication director for the campaign to becoming national chairman. Boacheja Kubi as a former minister of energy na mnyane kasama for.
Okay.
And Boacheja Kubi na kasama no or one phrase bi we use a ye party for day. Was it my party, right or wrong? Party first. Boacheja Kubi doesn't discuss party matters in the open. So let me put on record. I am the communications director for Boacheja Kubi for national chairman campaign team.
Yes, but
so
Boacheja Kubi project, you know, maybe Boacheja Kubi project, you know, we are talking about the personality and the brand Boacheja Kubi, right? Or no na no pay or torn. But as part of the track record, oba ye waboni history in time past from 2008, eba Juma wa year as campaign manager and a nema ye nyina. And it is also part of the record say moba by mo on January 7, 2017, President Akufo-Addo appointed Unya had the opportunity to serve as an energy minister, right? And then on August 6th, something happened. Now, if we say, as a dead, we do not want to talk about it. It is still part of his record. And probably, you might want to respond to it because Ebia, I doubt I won't dream more. I mean, they will need some level of clarity to that.
Mr. Speaker,
yes.
Thank you so much for this question. Boachie Jaku record as energy minister, I crop Yasantimini, and he said under his leadership as energy minister, Otudum Sase. Okay? Akufo-Addo bedi power 2016. Now that one, na ye how kese pa Ghana nyina na nyumegu. People were dying. Na ye dum so. What I know, Eye Boachie Jaku record as a minister for energy, and he said, Obi dum so free ho. Any other thing, I am sure say be an opportunity to meet him. I mean, as I sit here, I don't know. But me send a record at
because
the
record that will boss
and he
you
said, "Oh, you do so free."
and you know, no bottom line, because he said sometime by President Akufo-Addo said he was misled, and no answer. Later we were realizing
Boachie Jaku as a person has never spoken on this matter.
Okay,
and that is his personal
decision.
And I make a choice say. Boachie Jaku ewo phrase bia ene di ama party for son wo soro na party for embrace no na party for ekon adose omedi party na uye panyina udue mate uye panyina eto da niam ni bi be ye ya but o kan wano tu se wo do wabusua Boachie Jaku are making a lot of sacrifices for MPP including his life. Maybe you don't know because of the activism. Any commitment to MPP, he became a target for the PNDC. He has personally shared a story. But what ya be brama MPP? I know ne. Obia wa ya odie woni mu na kuma mu no. Boachie Jaku ko gina nanim no kana asem kire na. Enipa no betimi ahwe Boachie Jaku papa se mpo se wo kura uguso ye MPP adwuma de anya na me de ne de eketo be wo se me de che. So Boachie Jaku is a good living example. Boachie Jaku is the only person who ojina an MPP ni bia ni mu a no matter how bitter you are yaudie na wo fam no wa fa ne bro sa. Okay, but what can I want to the speaker?
How many constituencies na moko so far?
Oh, so far by the grace of God, your first phase, you know, you are here 15 out of the 16 regions.
Okay,
the last region we are here to do a Greater Accra region. Nyame ya doma and she say mu no bear now twedi enu ya na be Greater Accra dey efo. Okay, we are na yasan as second phase. Normally we yes at na na first turn or first phase no your friend and listening to and you could see the party for what you say Boachie Jaku already know o free aban mu no kro party for your call baby near free northern region echo upper west wa yeah stop is it two that stretch is share party in for Sisala eastern Sisala of west like party for was that stretch so almost say if you Boachie Jaku free aban mu no he's the only person a party ni bia nya year or ba year ho ye ko voter region say papa voter akra de wo investment wa wo ye farm wa ha woni ya na te ha ye ko ti region papa na kasa personally wa ya adwuma speaker okay etama adwuma na ye mra maye
very well. I wish you all the best. The Obeka dear chat for the Boachie Jaku campaign. Now, I would no yetimini natina se 101, and I'm sure sir you grant us that opportunity and say na mwatu abano.
Na
yetimini na di komo.
Asida. And I'm the MPP4. Asida. And I'm the wankasa Mr. Speaker. Now you see, Mr. Party for 2 million women. Some of them better about the 3rd.
Okay, 3rd. October.
Kumasi.
Muye Kumasi.
Best party say yes. Best party for ne say emre ni duru say ya. Aya na atro bebre wo system num. Emre ni duru say ya na abosire makeka bebre wo system num. Emre ni duru say ya na enantini twitwa bebre wo system num. But party for they are very certain in their minds. They know who they want. And I am there. Say you nimonyam for Alasa Tampuli. Ejina simpie so ada Boachie Jaku file in the form 2 days ago. O catch the party for nyina so obi ba o constituency. No be catch say ono na Bawumia so obetimi na ya adwuma. Monto abantia no. Esa say oni message. Esa say opeso say party Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and declare ma obia. Asante region ko use the same strategy ko fa list bi. Say Bawumia say we no ope. Bawumia declare there can never be any Bawumia than Alasa Tampuli. In terms of resources, in terms of Bibia, ye promo Bibia, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Chia. Who is more Dr. Bawumia than Kwadio Ponkroma? Who is more Dr. Baumia than Henry Kote? Who is more Dr. Baumia than Onumunyamfo Joe Wise? Who is more Dr. Baumia than Dominic Nitimu? Who is more Dr. Baumia than Ambrose Derry? Who is more Dr. Baumia than Alex Tete, Sheila Battels, Augustine Blay? These are all people supporting the Jacuz project. It is Obi Bawunche, Ebe Dadao. Say, ono na ye Dr. Baumia choice or your true for. Baby, I do not be your business. Our system. No.
Yeah, business bear.
Dr. Baumia Epe Obia. Obetimia ba no abese party no. Aka party na boom. Na Ghana for let me tell you one last thing. The national chairman Ejuma Kese ba ko ne say. Ono na eba beton candidate no. By the grace of God. Me abra bo ma disu nyina marketing. HND degree masters. I'm a marketer. And the person platform na no, and the person also credible. Yeah, campaign, national campaign. The national chairman is the last person to speak. Now, kasa we are the flag bearer. Now, the national Ghana for say Ghana for we na meton na mamo muntu abama. And nipa na okoton flag bearer no. Oni integrity oton ayento. Onya trustworthy oton ayento. Oye dishonest. Obuo eni ni ho a yeto ayento. Confidence Ghana for ni mu gidi a oto ayento. But sansem we ni nyina no ade ya ni kan say enne omo nya two partisan. Boachie Jaco's candidature, the mere election of Boachie Jaco as national chairman, Ebema Ghana for taking MPP serious. Okay. Ebema Academia for no taking MPP serious. Ebema market women for no taking NPP serious. Ebema professors I take MPP serious. Ebema ya diaspora for ene. Almost see a yisika party no ye hu hwe. Mobile by mo ye hu hwe no ene. Boachie Jakunti on be fa party ni right. Me wa gempa, me no de unim. Me lo lecture be on one ye politics bi. Or say God is giving MPP the last chance. And that chance is the mere election of a Jacobema Ghana for MPP is serious for power. Okay. It means you are message delegates. You have a choice to make, but that choice now you're making a choice no. You are making here about affecting our chances in 2028. But you're making here so about your chances in 2028, you know, about brighter. Now Boachie Jaco and this wedding here back home. Say His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, about president. Sa omo tutu ayampia se agenda 2032 obi obeka sa asem bia no ompe MPP ye obi obeka sa asem bia no ondo Dr. Baumia because sebi ye Dr. Baumia the elections ahead of us na 2028 and 2032 etimesre enipa bi o ha mo free say omo kebia ma Dr. Baumia, but Dr. Baumia is a very smart politician. All those people, they are only inciting people against his chances. And I know, and I want to put on record, say we are delegates. Now we'll be back as assembly chair say Jacoba for agenda B 2032. Meka chair say Sani Pano on party ni we for.
George Kwame Asante, Director of Communication for Boachie Jaco campaign. I don't pay Odi FM ni Nsempa team ni nyina adase. Thank you so much, my brother. Yamin Show. It's 8:15. Mabin Trabe Hombra na meba. I could hear 7 air to us. So Appiah Abba. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this one.
Yeah, dream
market no and chaka 4-5 days. Chelsea and your new goalkeeper Abrantiani Dean Eddie Emi Martinez Chelsea actually grand say Bradley Ankopo Samson Yabetia Romania Residence and City and no pay our other transfer window. Enzo Fernandez Man City from Chelsea. Nicholas Jackson Chelsea Aston Villa. Lami Kamara Senegal Osia Karma Monaco yes Chelsea area. Arsenal defender Nitindi Christian Moscara yes Fenerbahce area Buenis or Mopeno. And I pay some also come home and fetch made in and Somo Workers every day. So Thank God is Friday. Me bunny tell my sorry says Mr. Speaker and a pound for heat your heat no and I am Kuchagra. Yeah, live on Facebook on your 95.1 FM. So I'm not one to pay Yenda the production team. Say yes, Alfred Techmensa, Solomon Amankwa the Superman, Emmanuel Kwame Appiah GH, Sanso Enna and Nay Giddy wo biada. Eka home bibia koso correct pam enye asem kutwakra. Ano pay ye dijuma enti coming way. Na your money two ensema. Gensha CFM Fiket yes okreku wano penny pa and my Ghana Football Association and yanini team command yebisan say open anything de Carlos Chaos and the contract 17 city open any church and say mo correct pam de my orientie ket.
All right, so what I know is that same is smiling. Ghana would have a coach before we regroup. What I know is that the coach who would lead the Black Stars is 99% in place. What I know is that the coach who will lead the Black Stars is already working. And what I also know is that we are just at that last line where we have to sign papers and formalize the relationship as to whether it will be Kurt, as to whether it will be Michael Otieje, as to whether it will be the guy who was a coach when Red Lions and Copper Lions played centuries ago. I wouldn't be able to tell you today, but what I can say for a fact is that we have a machinery in place and we are working.
I know some cat or Korea to try and I Sandy to just Ivory Coast game today. I know where Papa is answer said in no city. Okazaka edifa game no no kwasem say Ghana your first game I ball the next AFCON qualifiers no yene Cote d'Ivoire. Ketin chim kakra was our game no.
They are a very good team. I think that it will be a very interesting game. What I also know is that Ghana showed a lot of organization at the last World Cup. We showed that we are improving, and we showed that we can compete at the highest level. I am again happy that going to the World Cup as the least ranked team in the World Cup, we came out of the World Cup as the 24th ranked team. Okay, that should tell you that Ghana has made progress or did make progress at the Mondial. And that's that psychological block of losing games, I think, doesn't exist anymore within this team. And we'll go to Cote d'Ivoire in full confidence and it will be competitive.
Oh no, Katia, so Krikunes, what are you to join on pay? Yade Emma or Casa Fitino and so Yambunsime, Nine has my to air coso come apart. Nano paying unit till Enfemo, Yade ni Moon and somehow to air coso, Ewo Mammy, the Evelyn in Siansari. Na all cassette, no Casemni, Odwani Echemo, now residence and see Etia or a mouse sports no conanimi papa, Ewo Omeimu, Nemo or better to us the first lady, so all adopted a DBA mouse sports, Nankono so M1 and Conan. For now, the omu boy money, but our best pressing interest was our aspect. Nancy Kakra, and no any.
Yeah, ma, me back penny and vice president, madam. Some football, no nonsense, sporting activities, discipline, yeah, my, you know. fa eno ma wo ho na hwese ebeye ye na da so ni wa ye de be kai o pa eye me de se oba at least SDG sustainable development goals no ye hu se Ghana ya start because you say by 2030 no nye se ma me wa ha oh me ye second fiddle to obi oye panyi ba eye management at least we see about 3 or 4 women are omoka ho bi eno bi na ye President John Dramani Mahama or they are here Juma. I'm very happy. Me, I always want to say one day I'll be very happy say me who say FA president. Ayoba. I'm not looking for vice or something or say oba nebe vice and as I say, but at least one day who wants to bounce so FA president. Oh say ma we are able to manage things. How many times and who say oba the car kona monya accident. Yeah, managing yama very well. You're to your boss. So the Congress and yama be I believe say a man football ye be ko ye nim a change say
Mame Evelyn is sorry, I no see ye pe enemy too far. Edwani achemu ewo ene dwumade kese a ekoso ewo ye Burkina Faso e wafu zombie women's CAF Champions League qualifiers. Na eno no Benito Odebra. Na de tieni hwehweme a me yanku ye ni fantastic Benito Aquatic. Na de tieni se odwani chiremu a eno a enampim da ko a echi enije womo Emma team eye ASGNN omudi no Omo hwe ka 94 woman ntimi anti ba kokra na je say I ampim da kon ladies call no omo 2 matches first game omo sha Zek Mimosa by a goal to 0 and enra omo winning by 4 goals to 0 until say no dey omo advance to the next phase of the competition omo say come last game omo ni Edo Queens enso ede be pimani eno kakra eno so efri hom eba enano pay ye dey Emma ete for coach and dey chance anoche o say enkanchiro bia say omo target ne say omo be qualify akọ the Champions League proper and into omo nye complete no more to so aye dwumaso amanyoma timi akoso kama etimi ede amomo yanhwe onua atena community league na emu aye de emu aye hye emu aye kama papa enyasem koto akra no kwasem ye urade ne guy enra ena draw no eto form nati draw no to form no lashbi omuni nima ena de beboani na Lashibi community 17 for no bobo pa omuni nima ene de beboani ena Laboni Heroes ene Asherman Ashville and so at the ebepimu na me atuma 30th of this month me ka 30th we chiri ana Nadia mwa 30th we chiri Nadia nyame atuma kwesi ada wo baby ti bobo ho eyi Magdam Town Park ewola Lashibi community 17 versus Nima Laboni Heroes versus Asherman Ashville. Enyanza mutokra. Emwa de. Na akofo dwa omunum kakra. Asherman fo no de. Omso gofo obi a wake bia ombechene ne na ayi. Odi enti om.
Na me adum ntimi e sure say bia be ko yie. So na kind football there park na so na ball na nyame adum. Even though say the penalty na yi penalty in shara ye game but na me adum. And keep no any players dey na abomode.
Benito Bergma pa na tie Abrantie Freno Ashville and I said community 17 coach kasa kakra aso om de trophy ni de ofi om de ko
yes mujaibo obi ani obetumi here
coach say coach ubofu na
yes mujaibo
hwan mu na so mujaibo
yes mujaibo obi ani obetumi here
eno ensma coach no enso edi etudwa ena no pay ye de ho ensem ema ewo kasafide no kwasem ni se coach wa pa life pa na Philip say so say trophy wo mu dia
no menya sure ko e do e san ye bo ya coach se me dika ka cho say cap no la shibi
tiwa kasa entoponko nyame ya dum na dum ya yensha Sunday yen fast the kasi as the PC mfema eye atena NLA or say Didi da atena *766# and pay your morning your area draw and then the draw but for hujim 130 na first draw not to form and then Friday a be guy pa almost *766# na also odo ho agim kama pa na ekononim edema bomodin so obetwa bi esansa tena de obo adwuma yi papa Prescott Medical Center enso eboye panchi sanso na Nasuma Foods eka ho bi Best Brain Publications ebo adwuma the Carlon Ghana eka ho enso bi den a enye asem kutokra Heartbeat Homeopathic Clinic omonso eboye panchi na Ever Park Ghana tissues mu nyina kenkon enra ye ko mo atena ombo adwuma pa bra Ever Park you brutal so eka ho ebi enomobo ye chidoma ye de dwumade no enso mo kama papa enye asem gotu akra say ha eno no eti de te eno no kare cha so senya me atom na atom ya kwasi ada ye hia ewo eho no mo na dwumade no entimi enkoso kama emfema ene no pe yemfa ye ni enkyere ensam foforo mo na yenkɔhwe de ekoso ewo eho no mo de ana ano ayedin esanse nei hwan ena edi nkunim hwan ena ehia akono yemfa ho nsam emfemrewo ewo dwumade no so Kumasi Asante Kodoko nyame atom ene ewo Kumasi Babara Sports Stadium wom eni bobokwa wondini akwa Hearts of Oak and the airport ni ewo the Democracy Cup hwan ne bedi nkunim Kodoko kasa has vakasa and now we at 3 p.m. and a match in the better for me. We head you wedding kunim, maybe be answered to me. Akoso kama and so okay, sab pepe, ne said and so SC etie and ne ano pay young queen come apart ya na yen twaso na yen fear ni entrance and fufromo ne who said and some no SC etie the attendance and na Asante Kodoko game on you better two coaches Eric Tinkler and in the Boza couple one and tactics can now you yet one more ahead of the new season and so Ebesha next week onya 95.2 FM Samsung Unia TV Ghana Premier League matches ni nano ye be yin etmi e amount no bibia so etmi akoso correct pa etmi e the amount live on Unia 95.1 FM on Facebook live on Mountain 96.1 and pay yan twan sam no so kwa ma no tia wa na you can the home weekend matches wo pa ewo eye championship ahodo a ekos wo Europe na yen chase from the English Premier League na no kwasem e wom ni se Premier League no chase enanumei na enawudo ni chirema Crystal Palace wom anything enso so ede eye Man City ene de eboani wotena de atieni team aye friend Liverpool wom any Nottingham Forest Bournemouth any Everton Hull City any Coventry City enso ede ebebo match with the Harris and Colamian Indonesia, Coventry Hall, Sanso and Tottenham Hotspurs, and Newcastle United, Chelsea, more form Papa, Omni Brighton, Eddie Bebweni, Sanso and Leeds United, any a year Brentford, Sunderland, Fulham, Man United, any Ipswich, and a Monday, Aston Villa, any Arsenal, Eddie Ebepimeni, where your matches are to draw weekend, the week number 2, and so when say weekend, the way so, and at the German Bundesliga, no Eshasie, match day 1, and then Eshasie, Bayern Munchen, any Stuttgart, Elsbeck, any Bayern Leverkusen, RB Leipzig, any Borussia Mönchengladbach, Mainz 05, any Paderborn, Union Berlin, any Eintracht Frankfurt, FC Köln, any TSG Hoffenheim, Samsung Dortmund, any Hamburger SV, Freiburg, any Werder Bremen, Augsburg, any Schalke 04, where your matches are better from, and so the German Bundesliga match day 1. Then Udwani Echemo, our Italian Serie A, na sene Scudetto matches in ACTA, and then May 6:45, AC Milan, any Venezia, Fiorentina, any Frosinone, Monza, any Udinese, Sassuolo, any Torino, Juventus, any Parma, Napoli, any Como, Cagliari, any Inter Milan, Lazio, any Genoa, na Monday, Lecce, any Roma, Atalanta, any Bologna, where your matches in so because of Italy, na emu ayede papa, yenhwe Spanish Premier La Liga, EA Sports, and outstanding match baku eto from Base Tumre, Eche, Athletic Bilbao 2-0. Weekend the matches eto from any Nyamia Tom and then May 5 p.m. match and Chassis, Popo Condi Racing Santander, Omni Elche, 7:30 and then May Alaves, any Villarreal, Ochana Levante, any Bertiz, Sansana Real Sociedad, any RCD Espanyol, Sevilla, any Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, any Malaga, Deportivo La Coruña, any Valencia, Ebebo, any Celta Vigo, any Athletic Bilbao, also Suna, any Haterfe, and Monday now so no Rayo Vallecano beto Barcelona no mo so edi esia gan we matches eto dwa enso ehonmo French League say NHS ene eno honmo wotwani echema popo kwa wontini Lille wom any Paris Saint-Germain Strasbourg any Lens Sanson Orze any Angers Brest any Toulouse Lorient any Troyes Lyon any Le Havre Paris FC any OGC Nice Stade Rennes any Le Mans and a Monaco and so kwesi adan me 6:45 one go for super Monaco any Marseille match on me bon 6:45 Sunday and on matches so the 5 major leagues and a UEFA Champions League draw no trophy. Ayala ilele Arsenal matches obeboni ehu papa Arsenal bebo the first match obo Real Madrid Arsenal second match obo Bayern Munich Arsenal third match obo Borussia Dortmund Arsenal fourth match obo Real Betis obebo Lille wabo Napoli wabo Saba no wabo Slavia Prague odwani chiremu Real Madrid obebo Inter Milan obebo Arsenal obebo PSV obebo AS Roma obebo RB Leipzig Shakhtar Donetsk obebo Lask no abo AEK Athens Barca matches ni obo Man City Paris Saint-Germain Aston Villa Sporting CP Feyenoord Galatasaray Como ena Saba Sanso ena Paris Saint-Germain omo teams a omo boni obebo FC Barcelona obebo Man City obebo AS Roma obebo Aston Villa obebo Galatasaray obebo Villarreal obebo Slovan Bratislava no abo Como. My goodness me. Liverpool, Ebo Atletico Madrid, Inter Milan, FC Porto, Club Brugge, Villarreal, Fenerbahce, Lens, and Lask. These are some of the selected matches and now no pay dear mamo league face no more and they no pay and toss you any chance of from and now you draw no and opinion a year Hugo or no a penny pa at ma bobo kwa wonting and so at the Manchester City or Sineniaji ye papa Hugo a Vienna on a director of sports and Man City or no call representative or Champions League draw no or Sineniaji so be saying who Kevin De Bruyne and now Rodri so more back to Etihad.
Yeah, again we played against Napoli last year. I think it will be amazing to see him again. Also Rodri to play against Barcelona away. It's never easy play even home or away, but away it's more difficult. I think we are happy with the draw. Tough games for all of us, but happy to see Kevin, to see Rodri again, and to play against PSG is always a challenge. And Lens were doing really well.
Higo Vienna race more tucha ebi no penny thing so Hugo Vienna area no and they would want to Aston Villa opinion so ko gina mu e de ema mo Petrov Sullivan on so say no kasem drawn the as or say or kaza go the opinion.
It is really exciting draw, really exciting. There's no easy draw. It's the best club competition, so you expect to play against tough oppositions, but don't forget Aston Villa is a European winner.
And also opening Slovian Petrov, Martin Kenyon, Arsenal legend, and non representing Arsenal.
I've loved it. It's been really an eye-opener to see how that computer works. Some mouth-watering fixtures that have come out of the hat, so to speak. So looking forward to it. Yeah, Real Madrid. Thinking back to Declan Rice scoring those 2 free kicks, celebrating in the stand with my 2 sons. So bring that on again. Bayern Munich, tough game, but one that we can relish. We beat them last year, so there won't be any fear going into it. And I think now, Arsenal now becoming huge in the Champions League.
Martin Kenyon, and so I don't know. Way. Now, Julian Alvarez move away from Atletico Native for no payment. Siwaha. I had in time. Julian Alvarez say on one class nano. On so uncle umfi omba Atletico into Omunja non Kobasa or Mugusoko. If this is Ambria Tuesday, dear. Bibi to me assassin. A branch at the Enzo Fernandez, we are Chelsea supporter, dear Tierney. A branch and reporter, I got on a page, say personal terms on a year, Man City, a week, Sansona, Chelsea City, or more a week. conversation 120 million pounds e sika because so ye twen say nay e benya official communicate week we be kona we be remu transfer window no na Enzo Fernandez ekosi akan e de Manchester City from Bobokwa Wontin enso so e de Chelsea Manu Kone osi akan de ma AS Roma yes Real Madrid per defensive midfielder and they omni Brighton e di nkomo na yes Roma for Jiska kese omoji 60 million per enti nkomo no so ahya se ekoso yes Fenerbahce for say Arsenal player Enzo Christian Mosquera no mo pe yes wo mo call Arsenal try na Mikel Arteta ka chom say Brighton no needing on omonton ne entono china Aston Villa say wo mo pe Rafael Leao Galatasaray so mo pe Rafael Leao personal terms Rafael Leao eno mo wi ne mo yes Rafael Leao Aston Villa buy na so prefer Aston Villa ni na so Champions League na Galatasaray for no esika mo de man no wo soro sen de Aston Villa de but still yes Rafael Leao nya Aston Villa na obebo Monaco Senegal Brighton be fel Lamine Camara ono anope de ba etresa Brighton no so ni Chelsea din koma kwa chiri akase Monaco any Chelsea be wi omu wi pe Brighton din Lamine Camara no obetime be sina kan e de ma Chelsea team no eno anope de feel enso eba ye de ema e wo kasa fidie no so yemfa munsi na Mr Speaker any team no emeto aso nyame adom na wi 1:30 e be san enemo e de hia e wo Onua Sports Center eni am just wo Isaac Ansa Apija makrama
Hear the drums across the night sky.
When I be a bazooka,
0556-692-445.
Yafima Jo Laba Vivisa Semele Yomo. Agbadu do Leva Villa Babato de Kemenya Chomo. Yentoma no Nya Benzama.
Hello, good morning.
Mr. Speaker.
Yes, sir.
Collins
to say.
Yankupandum.
Abamole boko there.
Yankupandum. Amamole 40. Papa. Canada. We are brutal. We are too much.
Yeah, that was why.
Now, the campaign manager. Not that I want to say.
The whole year. I'll continue home make a crunch over. Why?
Aye. Make us say OTA program. No OTA. Say, Makachi will say Trobo constituency branch executive. Say, on the Shani Yam. On you, Juma, my Yasum party with Trobo. No matter your deputy communication officer. Papa. Minia. Share Meti Enra Mahama Ayariga. I will vet last say about cathedral. Let's papa no the program we so ntia will be mono she no fan to her. Say Enra na some can be chat to Ghana for no papa. And then is see what can be former president who found Dr. Baunet senior Shenya who paying speaker, yet taxpayers' money, passport office, I judge for dying, and she dining in a form. And then you see cathedral. Oh, my brain, I need to train. Now you have Vetua. Oh, President Mahama was so side dying. Papa Mahama Yariga, no, I was Ghana for before, including me and Mr. Speaker, because the taxpayers' money can be any of the boo dying go from. So when you are a idea, and yet, or some of the offensive, no more we are being bra. The comment of my run, the way of the Simuna Yana Papa and Committee, Obia, Kamikacha, and say, also the crown uncle near the pilot of Aquaton office, young man of Quacam Quatanao. Because put me catch the whole nation, say, Ubeshe, Wakoshia clergy. Now they are to President Mohammed, and the President Mohammed, now good channel. Or this developer my way, or the cathedral couple, investigation about $58 million. And look at the shame. Now, not just say, more preso, Mumbi preso, and not the Ghana phone, criticizing a cathedral, you know, Namahama, Ghana open. Adabraka NDC for Ghana for some pet cathedral beyond net or Chinaka, Baminchira,
Collins. May I say thank you for from 0556-692-445. Let's get talking at Friday morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Speaker.
Yes,
good morning.
Eddie, Bibi Aboko there.
Namiadum Lanswe.
Mehoyen, so what to say?
Speaker, no offense, I went boko, Bibi Ada from Kama.
Yeah, that's really important.
You must come. Speaker,
Eddie,
I not tell you, I say, my worry, Kaka. I say, this one I all primary schools need GSS near them. We have time near GSS. Speaker, I want to say, oh, girl class on man. Now, question be back or girl, no, a bit me answer. If I say all champion or class on now, the confidence, no, I ask about from Kaka. What I say, on to me, give out the best. So the American bit me really here. Empty speaker.
Main champion our class down until the minute they okay.
Fine bread, you patron speaker, fine bread.
Oh, so the only
speaker. I collaborate with the Minumi I everything.
And you know why I'm fine, eh?
Speaker,
yes,
in Parliament House on home. Speaker, no pay. I am someone there. Money way beyond, but no problem. If you find say, Honorable Ayariga, now wako two real Parliament. Into your bay. Also say, Casa be crown of person or can. One son, no ma etiano, and you na do, but you by a Nidiniqua and Sunyani and Pino.
Millicent.
Honorable Millicent. On one song said down ye had what I say. Ain't you know, in Sandy Crown or Pesol can. Nothing but cook on you maybe some man. On to me out. You may come. nipa be related to what I'm saying. Well, and she said Parliament fine, no problem, but me need this say so. Oh, I want you for serious business, and you for pleasure and funny man. Maybe me to me na speaker. And secondly, a call out and the offense here, no concern about National Cathedral. One person interested, and say honorable Ayariga say or pursue Sandy Pani interest near Menene Nyaji. Ghana do na National Cathedral. You get it. And two pursue for what? What must say? To see our new ministerial appointment on your focus on the Juma. And yet, will be interest now. We don't need it. Speaker, me no me here. What I said, you say abominable. National Cathedral bear them. You are to you are abompe. National Cathedral bear them. Young guy find you the name on another and say, "Won't be a course of parliament." Speaker, me that say.
Eddie, thank you. Have a nice weekend. Why? From That's right. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, sir.
Mijindi, Yima, Mekasa free, Amomole.
Yima ba minti on free Amomole.
Mr. Speaker, yes, we are the radio there. May the question be to when but it's here what to what mammy children.
Question bear.
Let me say, after you mark is you, Peace FM, Joy FM, now presidency. After you mark young friend, because on assembly free originated free by just the purpose of education in terms of Asian law, Lena say for internal person, and now can say, the children move about. Since somewhere,
Fatcha me escape me, but you can say me you are no why.
Okay. And yet, my next question here, a community service bill, no. Me person me who say, me fan say, some minor offenses. Yeah, the park, football park, Amobi, say, Uncle Dosso. If you want to me, I know you. If you are so bad to us, if you are food, name and a German as his punishment. If you are no, so I know you are better fee, as a banana, and also police for baby on the best now. Actually, Wababe to our prisoners in the Omko Bonting, no more Koyoma, the Omko back, no more Sababim. Into also the 4 lawyers near the no, Omoma becoming rules, you know. Say,
Fridge Kony, a befa law, no, not yet the Munkomo. Why? Thank you. Let's do this one. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
That George ni.
That George na etu say.
Boko.
Pajo okasa free here na mintio.
Yeah. I'm say ni am Cathedral no masem. Na me kura de da na me kase. Asofo na nkasa wodu ndi anim. Asofo no nyina wo mo tudo makasi akese wo wa. Wo mo ma so da akese ebi sande a wo nyina akom. E koye wo ma so. Intinesa Cathedral no wenia. Tu sa anya odumpu won. Ma so da akese no mo be se mukita won. Ebi sande bia wo nyina guma so ro ntini hefo na ba be ko sa Cathedral dem no mo kwa kosom. Hefo. Na won so wo ka se ukoji wo so wo ko ya so ya. Wo betua hu bibia anse na wo de ama. Nti won so wo mo auditorium makasi akese sa. Ho na kwa ko je wato so ko Cathedral wa akoye asoro wo na okutua won ka. Obi anye nti won so na nkasa no mfitiase na nkasa won ankasa won asofo de bia ni won so kan bi komo kan bi ba na won so wantuma nhwe na se ade we yentumi nkoso na won hwe na o ma no bo ho kakakrakasa bo bra na jaji si fie kura esiwa no woti na won no sori kwa aduma e de bo ma no fie be fe fa ni esi na mse afi na ekwa 6-7 years mpo kama fie ke esi ma jaji so de enye fifu ayi ko duru ni na eguye yegiri ni na eguye na nka asori ane de anka ya obatan anka ya asori batan Injinanka wunko grew, baby, in fact, so bad canning with you. Who baby, new one now the amano, no, quatana hukum, no, not my with no. Ukobu's animal in our 2 years. Well, a bobo manica quas, a damn you see an anchor until Hoka and Gia. You go soon, and then when you two, any a cockra, a boar, ever count ye de moi, any a boar, and a big place to see you. Now a boar pony a thing 2 million, and a woman could fight and woman to buy. Say a 2 million, woman got over, say look plain or the band will give 2 million, you give me, and could have found a mamma. Say a lot of fair, plain fair, and 2 million, and I say a bonancasa, woman got over, and a bono.
That I judge. Mammy, now I enough from that. Thank you. That's right. Here we go. 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 Do up. Do up. Do up. Do up. Do up. Do up. Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Yes, sir. But you didn't maybe I can say free.
Isaac, I saw a piece down.
Isaac, not me tell one catch you. What you saying?
I said line. I hear busy power.
Line here busy power.
Oh, too much. I know line is a busy. No, American busy power. Here busy, sir. Okay, Mr. Speaker.
Isaac.
And I pray me to
you. Also.
Me to Nana Kwame Obi. Na Abraham.
I've been out whole trying to hunt you. Beba. Why?
I've been a leg go. Now, who call him? I've been a leg go. I'm leg go. Me chow. Who are he? Now, who call him? I'm leg go. I'm leg go. Me chow. Mr. Speaker.
Yeah, dream war.
Me too.
Now, we Cathedral, we know, Omoji, Sikasanka, Omobesi Cathedral, not Sasikan is there, and I want him.
Sikabea.
And so much $100,000 or so, Omobesi Cathedral, Mutu Foundation. I say, your foundation, one more wayful. Now, board now, Moji Sasikan, scan I want him. Oh, causing financial loss to the state to then more 77 federals and more school Akasaka. I am used to Sabu of we. Well, we now come home. Some go for no Mujis can now wait in noisy jail because Aska we, Bias Aska, we are recording farm being a year. A buffo name, tomatoes name, Toroa, and Kabadis, I was anchored tomatoes in the Bobedi. I cannot go heading because Aska we in a so well Maggi. As I say, jail of now when the animal this has come out. Report this has come out because any point because it's jail.
Okay.
Causing financial loss to the state. Such way. We can't get to tell the woman now, bet to tell the woman now, I bet to tell the woman. I for papa. Because we can't make a say too much. The other one I'm here, my wife.
May I say? Some pay here, two band work trinity. Why? Get ready. Check it out, yo. Hello, good morning.
Morning, family.
Yes, sir.
My office is today.
Hey, what family? Who you now? You say them a two coffee of you.
Me press me sanka.
Hey, dear, some cran. What? Now, dear, Tiani say. Yadi atom painful him until line the day I would be back home.
Marty, no say, be Uncle Bifa, no business, sister, not to yet to me a cassette.
Aye,
you. Now, I'm brand to know better now. I'm pay. What's the day?
I was say NPP for 1 about my boache Jaco.
Na young to mano. Ubi san see. Na papa ni ye den na kufa do yine. One baby or the answer no fight. Or the jura went to me a man santa. When they go MPP no. Near papa ni ye and it word to me about bosso. And no ye say na you also would do so. Na damn potting. No ye na kufa do yine. No the afa, no the yes a beautiful lines in a casa. Makacho Sebastian Dambochi na interview nibi.
But you offer
one enti ade potin na wo ho no untumi nka na yehu say MPP ye say no ye say no ye say ubisa no usan si su bio ubisa ni say then no ye na Kufuado ye na di want to me enti wo ye adwuma no ni a kire say wo ye say na bone pe no ye no mampani twa woto want to me anka no one said dia to me say wo ye national communication bibi edema papa
Director of communication.
What you say? Into Bano na what face you fact? What you share? What you nina ye bisa ope? No, nenti I say dinketia obro na won watch no because onu bisa na odibisia obachira obi pia pepe. Na so pipi ni no odibabro sha na we jealousy wo te say ne abranti ya wo frɛ no man Bugabi you say why ne oba ho na say
Benghazi
what you say ne kasa bia nsi kwam ana ewura bi na ya ode ne ba ho no anabla o say
Janet Nabla
yo no what party ya o say Solomon oba o kan party asem na waka NDC ne wori no so at party me ti say waka ne party wa asem da ne kuru na tuye dan na ode betale ni na kuru na tumewu onka o na ne ebema kuru na ye kesin kuya na woka yen kasasa Kwame enti waba mumma wonfa won 9cc anka wonso wato party uba o party no me ba me so sei na meye sei na ode ne akobone ne kuya na woka yen tro ma musawo o mani ya tichire enti wodi a wodi be fa ebeka asam na mana yiyi no na wonso waka na ode bia me shu achia me ba no me shu no sam kuya na kire me ne ya shu no metumi ayi amana gina ho dabi enti sa papa no mbra biu no de sa communication di enum dia ene na ba omia 30 years no o medio
Ofa me da sia no pay
me so me da sia ayi amefro wachiri
mate ofa enti open ya boaje get ready Give it 95.1 Hello, good morning.
Mr. Speaker.
Yes, sir.
Anopai Ostras Mudi and Kanu Edme for a studio.
Christ has some being council.
Mr. Speaker, your family and now I'm a Mekasasi S boy or I ain't sure on constituency.
Nana Mamintiwe.
The kind. You say Anopai Une
Krobia. Yes.
Krobia. Yeah, Krobia. Kasafam the body. I want to watch a campaign or no. The speaker. The kind chair income national chairman. You were honorable watching a jaco. Chair income national organizer. You were an accused. The speaker. They say JMP4. Would see the amount for a fat party in this year. Obia obeti baba party asan aba enkramu biem na gidi aba party na discipline aba party aye you honorable watch ajako as national chairman and the best asia hene for ni atu ahene for say momo munye mistake if you last bet aka aye honorable watch ajako because o president aka the be election ya o national chairman efaka because ono be campaign platform so no way introduce say nipa smes na monkoto ba mano na me hwe ona bochi jako ni mu duru a eye anonyamo okita be wa bode no ho akwakodu obia na o head bank e wo UK de menyini se obi e wo nonyam sin e wo party from UK mreso na why amanyasem obia enye experience en sin e wo amanyasem si afempe ya wo si ya pa de mu e ko financial chairman de obia ni experience en sin ona bochi jako nti mesre esia hene for na try hene for say sie pay part ni ye epi part ni ye epenkum die 2028 election dia dem to abanama yewa onabo boachi ejako as national chairman because papa we dey as national chairman no ye press conference in central for the part enunya bebam yen nyamketoa because papa no enunyam ye besre say obian tenachi that dey me hwe amamu ye ekos in meya and the promise 24-hour economy Even at all. Secretary to go on what is the actual 24-hour community, about 4, that's secretary now, and then we will say 24-hour marketing, almost almost and Shassia, and a wine and the good market, also good 24-hour marketing. Okay, you book the from you book after the 24-hour marketer. Now, I'm going to get a phone. Shall I say, somewhere, of course, I'm going to say a campaign, and this in painful Germany, or many, and don't mean for the Germany. That's wrong. And I'm welcome. I'm a one and queen.
May I say, thank you. Give it. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Speaker. Bacho Aziz ni mekasafi domi.
Aziz na domi te say.
Oh, bonne enne ho.
Mami ntiwe.
Ya dafi me ejuma pa. Na me enkoso enshraw. No more kese no more kwatenchen awon de hewo. Bacho mami nko Great Accra. De mentia Pasofa. Nka me secretary. Oba domi kwa benyan so a metimi nja ni MP esi ona me ntia no. Mami no omo domi kwa benyan aye de because uko da sorry a obewa na ukwa na start year tuntum. Akupo ensra papa mami no ba. Ena ni MC papa no ye adwuma eboa ni MP. Ona bu agbo. Akupo ensra papa no. Me wo se papa ne se kotu da o adwuma nko a na me ensra. Enka me Tiama, no be kaje nyina e de abom e wodo me kwa benya. Osuma osu ekehe de dewa. Yakofo enhira ono no so. Na inema bi e kosu e wo mawe mu se yetimi enhwe enka na akoye bibi e wo ho. O se papa bi be kasa e se de obeti otra wenim no asem a okika no a enhwe da enko enim. NPP for now, person policy of Mosisia, I'm part two, and Yana almost akonya no so. Into Mofi akonya no sooner. Nti ede no mo aye ede aja o man na ebeti na kate NPP for mo be transfer 8 years ya majaya de papa sia na ebeti ma mo na yede akọ enim obi kan 24-hour economy omusi gosita no mpacho eyi fa na okoka sa atem na usi gosita no akan no eyi na NPP 40 news o meni na omu twantro kese de atre Ghana first na wo be ka asem tra na Ghana for eji afa o besisi na social media na Android phone aba no a wo twantro pe na ya chiw
very well
na ya NPP got problems this year. All
right,
because omu twantro na ya chi omu no a na omu ayi who the minority leader the all year of parliament and no mpacho eyana na mo dia Ghana for mo di yani chichi form there's some form in better mo that you man abba
Beda say thank you. Energy is it the energy come on.
Yeah.
That come in 2 phone lines anymore. We didn't be a free.
Thank you, Midasi. We did the Yadakon. Because free Pokwasi.
Yeah, my main team free Pokwasi Bonito.
Midasi. Mr. Speaker, your parliamentarians, they are there to represent you. Now, and normally they don't walk the talk. Honestly speaking. Because
me hwe ne e koso debate gbe ye wo ha military for bowra parliament besi ne adwo asafo a obi impersonate no besi ne ebi bubus o manager pade ye mic ne table ne nasifo besi ne ebi re ballot papers besi ne yentifi minia enti won say ama obia for so se bisi akura na opeso okọ bo a obebo eja be parliamentarian because there's a certain UDFM immunity MP's immunity say ultimate MP enti ama sisi omo nyina afocus se me koye MP and afi omo ware omo nso ka ho me kasa ware ya de bone me tie obi right so but what show we the ekoya in fact me almost take it for granted me Canada because there are a whole lot of issue you try suffer your parliamentarians now me ye omo so recess ye omo koi e bi na parliament conference press conference recess no omo kono e chere omo na no mo ne medin kita ho enso ye hu omo ni number bia kopim say baby ompe bia na time na so parliamentarians are disappointing us in this country media say your constitution pa minua me kamechiro enka parliament any wo other means ye betimi dia ye yemra parliament dia kesi egunu because more disappointed since time memorial hwani after marking any omo kika ho eti wo ekire gbogbo ombe wie no ma fa ekire no ma kono mti
thank you. Me the phone in Nsempa for phobia. It's party time. Let's do this one.
We got the land, we go do shade. I be the big baller. I be the
Friday morning. 95.1 FM.
The baby had to work with Jabana Sangane. Hey, you're not new, on Tona Blebane.
Let me do
ansa no bi bɛyɛ panyi bɔne no na wɔyɛ akɔla bɔne dada Councillor Cyril Lutron boys in the kika omo ye no mzi jama ko wa na fie ai oh okay na de ye ni baby aso free by ni ade location any location no wan kasa wo meka musa da na de ye de eba de sen wa bekam Lutron ye be popular to enim na wo de anu ye aba issue. What must be an issue? Some boys neck us almost in Hawaii, in an apartment. Almost say, and commodity here, open market operation from Comway. Open market, you know, open market operations, you know. Focus one go for. Says any BBN, who interest or we are no declare. What declare interest? Paying for some person be declare. Yeah, go sit down minutes now, sir.
Sinebea say, you say, Obi Kohwa,
and yet me I can
play a winner Albertono.
And you know what the break?
No, I know I can't. No, I'm here who say, play who interest, winner Alberto play. Sinebea Real Madrid for Bahwan. Me who's a derby Real Madrid play. That's now for the scare back. Almost a can name one by one or by the fact. Na ya bo player no ho ban ma.
I see.
If say no street no see ya bo no ma bebre ho ban. Na NM say enkofo bi no embo mo de ho ban yie na che say.
I see.
Na La Liga for yi. Any EPL for you, no the budget can see pa.
No the aje.
No be fa player no ko. And na akwa but boys ni raise concern.
Almost say
you say two individuals within the public sector cannot omuntimi why I say ba kujai
sir and no ye dey here say when you elective office
and I making almost say anya fair
elective office say we dey ye to aba na yi wo mo right
who say chief justice on any year
no mu nyina ye adwuma
o chi mu say enu ntina e ma ni jai prison adwuma no
say ono no decide say obe jai and we na adwun so be practicing the law right
because of say osia obaro ti there be we na me no ho ade now so mra say eni kwan say yemienu yetimi eye adwuma obawi fa akon ntina o se ba ku jai e na chief justice jai na okọ practice law as say warranty abe chief justice
and we nso warranty abe prison service boss
o
mo ahihye adwuma yo
mai cheze
we your boss wa ha
we your boss wa ha
we your boss wa ha o my way
director of prisons nikunu and chief justice wow na ena boys ne ka say enya fair
say
I was this amrani biba parliament
samum na parliament ye ka den
who see obi na person en ho ade o say ba ku jai parliament no
say ye to aba ne man no the constituents the to aba right and when you elective position when ya adwuma wo ya kosi so obenya 60 years
say prisons adwuma no
to boys
enyo mo na call mo training
prisons
you push up no
meba prisons adwuma no say one na wo training but e hono o ye secured mandate say o ye adwuma akosi say obenya mfie aduase until say one kasa obega so baby amadu maja eminye bi right na we decide say obe resign we mu nso de mfie na bia ye to omo so aba enti I think say say woman for to abamau
and you train who feel now
our say woman for to abamau say be your one name sini right na be primpuntu ma womo na oba na wo de be love affair na wo de be ya warise ma betina mrahye bedwam na be ya warise ma bedi do wo mrahye bedwam o constituents na na be kire say enfie na yachi wadwuma a wayom besa de wa babie mu
wonu ka say azom ware enche sa o
enti parliament nkrofo de ye kwa ye nyahwe sa na ni nyina wo
sa go hwe ebi nya yire no mu
nkrofo nya yire no mu nyina wo mu
ai
say any parliament mu ode pa
na nkofo bisa questions 1 or 2 ho because
as e page na se ho no
ai page na se ho no boys ni bisa me say Kwame ade wugidi say fair say chief justice there edu ne so no
I said chief justice on one decide yes
so ono so na prison adwuma na edana kuma so na oso nyina no ene die so say obey prison officer because of oba okoshia say obey wari ninti no na o say ba ku jai nti o jai
sa hakra no by principle ba na be shia odofo wa ha say o jai ha eju
o sa media general ha
media general ha entisa wa ha ho
minimum
conflict of interest is in bia ne ha
ebia ebeti sa cause as me hu say enipa mienu bia
aware wa hada ho ne mo beti abusua wa ha
efida dem mu ana me won na me hu say mienu bi ware ya koye say ni say enokra na say yete hu say mo media no so say opinion George ba abe discuss is okay and I say me hu awari fo be mienu bi wom pe mienu bi but I had me hu bi na say antia me tu nkola no fupa ho
I see
but parliament no so and I also say passing me bisa
na affirmative action yi ni ade ya wo mo yi ema yi be do so na ema yi mra mo mama ne kwan no mo mra gya no mchen sa na efidie
say omo ba nyina no boys afa plans amomo je say
ema yi mra munya ma ne kwan no mo mra wo mo agya no mo nchen
say boys afa plan pa
je so na je so mo ne agya no memu man yi
say sunyani east for ya fa plan mom
pa sunyane for
ya fa
na when watu ya kontase kan dia maku sunyane for de
edi a wetu ya say
ono ya prefo na je ho o ma je kontase
edi a wetu ya say oye very principled man and na onim round so oye lawyer ni penyi pa
okay
nti onim enuma wo so ye na ade nyina nti no me sure say
ti we ni my beautiful Millicent
milli
oh milli when I'm in my saddest moment, I say milli, and I'm healed.
Oh, Charlie. Milli. Oh, but why idea?
So now, yes, if I see fata nkruma ho. We the milli fata yariga. Milli fata yariga.
But minya no be mi ensem bi so if efficacy mu ho no mo a mo so ware.
Sa.
Enti no. Minya no be mienu mi ensem bi.
Wo nyina ho mo nya nye ye.
Mo ware. Aba adena.
Senka mo the young girls ni kosi yanka yo. Asa some painful no nyina on pay young.
But so nim say honum na no. Efficacy mu honum. Omo Service Act no. Say we adwuma o efficacy mu na wonya member of parliament
so we civil servant
ma honum a untimi ne member of parliament an ware
sa mo ho
o ware also ujai
ujai adwuma no
also ujai
okay
ana so MPB research assistant ana say
na MP no efa no ware wa
untimi ne ware
obe ware de ajo ujai adwuma no
also ujai
nti eno no be fa de he
but by majority leader to me worry the member
majority leader to me worry the member but national service president to me worry
MP
and I we servant to omunso a wo serve a untimi worry MP we so be worry aje
also ujai
adwuma
enya fair chama emani fair
this is a first year ba enti we need
also a capture ni na nti sa no maybe a former MP bet me our current MP. Ntina nke ama ba kwa jai.
and them no nyadwe wo
sa
we say sumasi dwadie oye o wa nyi o mu be ye enti no
na why imagine say ebia na ahia ye we
o ba say nya de boni ana
na okunu bo morning so na ojere bo drive
ba kunya broken heart ebe hu
papa
imagine say ba kunya broken heart
say morning so host and drive time host e chimpna
me see imagine say MP ne nyonko MP chimpna
na ba
kunya broken heart na sada no mo ba sitting
na omo be debate
na mo be debate ni yesi and then we kasa me so me kasa
ba kuno sorry kasa ya
you know Mr. Speaker
disregard this one
95.1 FM.
Hey, Mrashi Vidrum.
I know them,
the honorable members. 7 years, the me 24. Jay-Z. Mini aba queen. Na me 24 say masa. Baby, you free coin one waba bedru ha. Enti ebe ya breakroom na branding kakramra. What you say? Na emfa. So na yi kaswa ho nya honorable members bi enka so ni wachi ya nko kaswa
ayi unya ya wo ayi east ho yi
menina ka
kaswa ho di unya
ono so nice boy pa
kaswa ho di unya ena kaswa onzo MP no wo ho no wawaria umuntafo nyina
ozi
kaswa ho MP no se wawaria umuntafo nyina atama me pa nti no wuntimi nya
enche ye bepon why na
nti onya omra krom ne colleague MPs no motitititi ayi cantonment ne
na ayi
Legon ho no obenya bi
NDC side na ma hin ne wom
NDC side no
ai
e ma wom pa o
omo ya hin so far omo ya hin
e ma wom pa
ana NPP side ne nso ya hin
chese mame mo echi wa hana yenhu aze we nu wadidi akobi siemu
ozi
we na aze wadidi akobi siemu
minkasa
sa
na eyede na shilabatels munyina aba ye do mutimi ba course akwa
ane ono so wari
ozi
ono so wari
minkasa
na so wari
question na maybe sir
sa why
Emani ya hin na wo NDC side ni say. Wacho trotro drivers na mototo to car shentia mu no. The Ghanaian people are not happy with you. Na minister say more pager transport fares dim. A whooping 30% ana mo de mobo atoso. Minister Ura Joseph Bukari Nikbe onye happy cry. Enti
na ho de
Osheho ofasheho enti no Kwame Appiah drivers na no pay ahochire o town
akuntajo
see
okay majority side no omo man 35
man 35
omo man 35 say man total near 41
man parliament ni nyina total near 41
majority ni kra man 35 na minority ni kra man
6 okay enti man 35 no omo nyina wa NDC side right
yeah 35 for NDC side
bebre na nso aware wom
minim almost status
bebre na aware
sa
wo call parliament app no so na wo check your profile na married with 4 kids unless any pan on person be disclose
sir
as I say profile no so no hu or a married man as so a married man na my young girls in the choir now
but when on one caucus grand no
I said the same caucus
on one caucus
say na no dey ba kun cross a carpet call the other side no ekofan say
bebre by Nenko we echi ka say no ye born mafia we echi
still no kwa ka hunti ne say o aban ba e kom
ye mani baby
anhye ne adia ensi say ko ye caucus to caucus there aya na ye we no mo be wo NDC babies
into we no mo caucus meeting na omo discuss issues
Mr. and Mrs. Ayariga.
Mr.
and Mrs. Ayariga. Please, Mrs. Ayariga, let's hear you.
Say Mrs. did what you are, Mr. Bed and say, Mrs.
Oh, says say, you know, Mr. Only leadership in them.
Obasa a omwari and now leadership no.
And the woman yasa encounter ni be
Mr. Nim no kwat sia Mrs. a. So we nyam kwan no mo a.
Unia 95.1 FM.
Now, Jay-Z, report to be Wahanoma. A year very, very important. Now, offer a year Ghanaian Times, the Democrat now on page 14, there is a reporter, World Bank, de Abba. Na mamin kai kakran sana ya tuaso. Poor roads crashes cost Ghana $4.5 billion annually. And this is what the World Bank is saying. Ghana loses more than $4.5 billion in revenue annually through poor road networks, road crashes, and traffic congestion. The World Bank's latest report has revealed the amount contained in the 10th Ghana Economic Update represents about 2.1% of the country's gross domestic product, GDP, highlighting the heavy economic costs of weaknesses in the transport sector. Speaking at the launch of the report titled Reset for Growth, Sustaining Macroeconomic Recovery and Unlocking Transports for Transformation on Wednesday, the World Bank Division Director for Ghana, Liberia, and Sierra Leone, Dr. Roberts, said that road safety incident alone cost the country an estimated amount of 2.1% of annual GDP. This is not just an infrastructure story. It is a growth story, a competitiveness story, and a job story. Mr. Roberts stated, and he said that Ghana's transport sector was operating well below its potential, noting that of the country's 94,200 kilometer road network, only 27% was paved, while more than half remained in fair to poor condition, particularly feeder roads. The rail network, he added, had also declined sharply from 947 kilometers of operational rail in 1960 to only 160 kilometers in 2020, with population access falling from nearly 30% to less than 1%. Dr. Roberts said fragmented institutional responsibilities further undermine the effective planning and implementation, making transport challenges an increasingly costly constraint on economic growth. The report proposes 6 priority areas for transforming the transport sector. They include operationalizing the Road Maintenance Trust Fund, developing a unified national transport sector strategy, revitalizing freight-led rail services along the western and eastern corridors, treating road safety as a fiscal public health emergency, embedding climate resilient standards in major investment, and extending Ghana's digital single window to Takoradi and inland terminals. The World Bank country director was supporting the agenda through the $500 million Ghana market access and the connectivity project, which would revitalize about 1,050 kilometers of feeder roads under the performance-based maintenance contract. Building roads without maintaining them simply accelerates the cycle of degradation. And Jay-Z, this is what the World Bank is saying. Sir, Afibiano, a sign akwanya enyenti over $4.5 billion ana yashri because of poor roads, one, ana afenso crashes ahodo accident ahodo a yehuni nyina no is as a result of the fact say yakwan ni bebre na no enye. Right now, oba a year the rail sector, they give you a breakdown of it. Say in the 1960s, na Ghana were over 947 kilometers of road na a operational rails train any idea etime efaso. Currently, as we speak, we are doing a year 160 kilometers as of 2020 survey one more a year. Again, the World Bank is just making the country understand, say, there were over 94,200 kilometers road network across the country. Now, say, only 27% out of the total kilometer, no, and a tiled road. The Akanina, very bad or fair to poor states. Feeder roads, crowd, yen kanhuasem. Enti, no, any komoba. World Bank no ede aba. Now it ties in with the fact say World Bank ne say your transport sector no yentimi en developing ye. And in fact, they stay to the point say transport sector no must do a lot to ensuring say you betimi revitalize that particular sector. Na afei aban so betimi enye mu mfaso. Ni nyina no contribute to the fact say the commercial driver unions, right? Edu baby na woman so every say as I say woman to woman cash in chiadiemo. And I don't pay these are major conversations, but I don't na ye badjua.
Driver unions no. Almost say again more to.
Oh, but say in time past, in the last 2 months, he full no level of increment, kosra. Even as at yesterday, it was selling around 15 cedis per liter. Coins kakra eguso. And only a factor.
Into full price increment in Intina.
Yes, I know a factor. Again, so motor spare parts.
Into full price in Bafumon better so.
Was a
Bafumon better so.
Oh, Nazim mostly a Bafumon teso. Drivers in the teso. Early part of the year, so much so.
So. Yet so on cat so be some boys in the fantasy yet so. Yan so an hour if he said, Yabema Mobet now happy did say, well, so old friend Indiana on Bayo say. Yan so on the issue of transport fares, I think say now uchi my etias here and what can so say there's very little about bit my phone. It was a privately owned buses. Intina M1 say AM boss it me a quarter chair drivers and we say overcharged above the approved fees no. And I mean besides fees one approve. One approve here. Well, I mean, I don't know too much about the GPRTU. Quite if I should join the GPRTU now, dear. But is the GPRTU not an association for welfare of drivers?
Of course.
So is it a regulator?
There is a council, or more a Ghana private one council. Now, council is the one that comprises of other driver unions, right? Then are buying reps kakranso ewoso. GPRTU comes into the conversation because all around the country, GPRTU is the biggest driver union in the country, right? As much as a private, it is also the biggest. And Ekrobia so Aobeko Ghana Habia GPRTU. Any assembly it will station our more pretty.
Yeah.
Good. And it makes them the biggest. I mean, almost footprint, it will be. So, say, Obeto cash into a DMO by practice, council, any driver unions, ni leadership near the Asia. Sometimes minister me intervene, right? Na I feel what me abe she says, okay, full yatosu to this percentage. Yatosu to this percentage, yesusu say, monso, ejuma na moye, mo shefie. I mean, other input, ekaho, and tisadia, monso monfa A, B, C, D, and tomu boso. Right? But I have always said, science shading by practice. Right? The normal course of doing business, and Aban say obeyanisa. Now, Aban has not been able to come up with any legislation. Aban Beka said, me determine transport fares in Ghana. Yes, yentimi board and yes, no. And Tidebiano a negotiation. Now, Okana Kwakusi said the fact that there is no legal backing for that particular arrangement it does not also mean say buying any drivers no munjibu bia on person. Yes. And no na be do baby. The last time now only Abena argue about this. But I mean I bet to differ. Say the way I bind to me for say Jadini Bano amount I on
say
Tiuntos so for one wa ton say or combi for wo ton of say. Right? I think say a drew drivers in so to a little bit extent, you're fair to them because government seeks to regulate that sector
so much. There's a lot of government interference in the
activities by saying say a buono muntimento so muntisu say meanwhile no, even the fuel there is a regulator for the fuel sector, right? And near na fuel ne buo eba for a company sorry ya or car so media met me at media so to a certain level I be me menya me customers. A bank came in and says no won't mean so to this level, but in an open market economy everything ought to be fair. You need to allow the market forces to operate. As simple as that. As simple as that. A buying and me and yes, yet a buying per se or regulating the commercial drivers unions, any of more systems or more prettier. Sometimes I just feel like say and yet too fair to the drivers. But also omu free and no more the dom naso. Enti do baby na almost exactly. So I feel say a draw there by you be home come any the World Bank a reasoning na my fast than be my edu pack na e mo friend be school pacho senior high school first years you know or boarding house but you edu pack some can show say don't worry dial *713*821# and I say walk into any ADB branch be a ben will be a Chiawosika. I'm ready so abofrani school for receipt in the man obedru hon on the trunk the chop box and then near ma obe here for the purposes of boarding house in no na bibia no ewo hodada and open visit www.eduparkgh.com na register ewo so na woman obedi nsa was so but your prospectus Ghana any Ghana education service approved 0507000752 0507000752 and after 0508-644-802 na wone edupak any enkomo but you're sending so say back to school promo no egu so a ekoso ewo kompu Ghana na ni nyina beba na wie on the 20th of September and te open laptop ato e dia ma abofra ni de asua de tablets open power banks printers and open every gadget be able Friday suya dia one addition be no pacho wo pe bia speak to Compo Ghana no pay na wo mo ebeje wo so open mobile phones smart ones e betimi aboa abofra no betimi dia assignment I share videos on YouTube any dia ka ho nyina equip your students and pay with it a Compo Ghana any common 0302752020 0302752020 and I send us a WhatsApp message on 0243-143-143 na when it come to Ghana any common but you open power banks open a small refrigerators I will be you so in your office open laptops tablets smartphones printers routers I be boama waiting your browser unlimited when it come to Ghana any common with passion for technology we come first. Compo Ghana, always the best. But you have 16 showrooms across the country. Walk into any of the shopping malls. Na ubenya your showrooms in no ewo. I don't pay when you're more endings so. Visit compoghana.com. Na level up your technological experience. But your main point, why? Now the weekend is here. And I want to thank you so much for your time. It's always a pleasure coming your way on this network, Monday to Friday, 6:30 to 10 a.m. We are always glad that you could join us. On behalf of my production team, Nana Kwame Obin, DJ Scooby, Beno, technicians on duty, we appreciate you so much as our favorite listener. I don't know na omuawo as you go on a weekend. I don't know any Juada, Yabesa and Juma comes up next after this one. Stay with the rest of our shows. Good morning, Ghana. Happy weekend.